Hello dearest inmates and welcome to the sanatorium. Of course this is a place where nothing is crazy enough to not be discussed. These past few days the internet has been in the grips of the newest virus called Kony 2012 that was launched by the organisation Invisible Children. If you haven't been able to catch this yet, check the links below. I also put there another link for a blog called Visible Children, which takes a critical look at the Kony 2012 initiative. Kony 2012 is named by Joseph Kony, who is a leader of the LRA. What is LRA, you might ask? It is the Lord's Resistance Army, which is a guerrilla group that was established in Uganda in 1987 and is hell-bent on establishing the rule of 10 Commandments. When Joseph Kony started to running out of fighters, he then proceeded to kidnap children and turn them into either soldiers or sex slaves. And although the LRA has moved from Uganda and is now active in South Sudan, Central African Republic and Democratic Republic of Congo, it still practices and is responsible for countless atrocities against the civilian population. These atrocities include rapes, mutilation, killings, etc. I, as many of you I'm sure, have seen the Kony 2012 video, which is buzzing some fuss one way or another. And I say one way or another because, as it turns out, the organisation itself, the Invisible Children organisation that is responsible for the video, is not the best charity in the world, with only about 32% of the money donated actually going to the cause, which is protecting the children and people from the LRA. How do they do that? They do that by financing the Ugandan government, but surprise, surprise! As it turns out, the government itself is pretty fucked up too, and moreover, there are all sorts of other lovely groups around. And why should you care? You shouldn't. Whoops! Yeah, I said it. Or rather, you don't have to. Why is that? You inhumane freak, you might ask. Well, this whole campaign is, as many others indeed, is based on your emotion. It gives you a slideshow of horrible images in hopes of making you feel something because, well, emotions are powerful and they are also usually attached to something you personally know. The truth is there are children being raped and abused in your backyard no matter where you come from. Most of the time you don't care about that either. No wonder you don't care about what's happening thousands of miles away with people you never saw or heard about. If you should care about everything, you would be completely emotionally drained like a sponge in like a day or so. It is exhausting. That's why it is reserved for people that are close to you. So don't care. Don't get caught up in the initial impulse. If you want to leave your mark in the world, do a little digging maybe. Be ready to fight one evil with another, or accept that only a small tiny amount of your money may do something like what you first thought all of it would do. The main point, in any case, it will be a great conversational starter. This has been your daily dose of daft. And if you really want to care, then comment, question, subscribe and suggest. And I will see you next time.